Well, welcome to the seminar tonight. I'm sure you've seen my face on national TV at different times. Dr. Fraud, a world-famous psychiatrist. I take on all cases, all beings. I have no limits of my talents, and some of the cures that I process are stupendous. With sexual difficulties. And what do you attribute this incredible achievement to? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm just going to go back up to the podium. I don't think I can tolerate that. No, I'm sure you could have any woman or any animal for that matter. Just the other day, came into my psychiatric office a young praying mantis by the name of Jimmy. Ah, there he is, Jimmy. So nice to see you. Now, Jimmy, can you please tell me what is troubling you today?
Well, doctor, I keep on having the same nightmare. I'm afraid to go to sleep. I know that I'm going to have this bad dream, and I just hate waking up in a cold sweat. Is there anything you can do for me, doctor?
Let me think. Well, yes. Why don't we do this? Why don't you lie down on the couch and relax here?
Okay.
That's good. Very good. Yes, yeah, I'm sure you'll find an appropriate position. And close your eyes. That's right, close your eyes. And let's pretend that, you can do the pretend, I'm a psychiatrist here, I don't need to pretend, but pretend that you're falling asleep and tell me about the dream.
Okay, doctor. So, the dream is that I'm dreaming I met this girl on the internet, and we chat for weeks and weeks. I really think that she's the one for me. I finally convinced her to meet me for dinner at this romantic restaurant. As soon as she gets in the door, wow, it's love at first sight. Things are going great. We're eating and drinking, and it seems like she likes me a lot. We leave the restaurant, and I ask her up to my apartment. As soon as we get in the door, I jump her on her back, and then she turns her head around me and beats my head off. And what's really weird is that I keep moving my body. Doc, this is the weirdest dream I never had. See? Now why I'm afraid to go to sleep?
Boy. Oh. Yes, Bill, I have to say, if I was in your position, I would have some difficulties getting to sleep as well. Oh, could you tell me how long have you been having this terrible nightmare?
Well, about 2 months. Ever since they found my brother alone in his apartment, dead in a pool of blood, his head missing. The police still don't have any idea who the killer was.
Billy, I'm afraid that this next question might be a little disturbing to me, so why don't you just relax and take a deep breath. But did your father ever talk to you about sex?
No. In fact, I never knew my father. No. Whenever I asked my mother about him, she And then she told me that my father had gone on a long trip just before I was born. I always wondered why he never came back to see me when I was growing up.
I was afraid it might be something like that. Billy, what I have to tell you now is going to come as quite a shock, unfortunately, but it's better that you learn the truth now rather than later. Jimmy, your mother is a cannibal.
What? A cannibal? My mother?
Yes, and probably she ate your father's head the last time they had sex.
But how can that be true? You are a liar! A liar! My mother is the nicest mom in the world! How could you accuse her of killing my father?
Oh, well, all has to do with natural history. All women, especially in the animal kingdom, they really like to have a good meal either before, during, or after sex. And they have more babies that way if they have a good meal. And in fact, in many species, the man has to bring a meal to the woman just in order to have sex. So part of the reason that your mother ate your father's head was to have you.
No way! That's too weird!
Yeah, I think it's rather strange, but what I'm going to tell you next is probably going to upset you even more. You feel the need for maybe a Valium or something. I'll be happy to oblige at the end of the session now. So why don't you just relax here just for another moment. Take a deep breath. Well, the other reason has to do with sexual styles. As you probably aware from your own self-love, men praying mantises like their sex really slow and relaxed. And unfortunately, the women like their sex hot and fast and furious.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you may say that's just a matter of sexual styles. However, there's one unfortunate thing for the males is that the women somehow discovered that while they're having sex, if they bite off the head of a male, he changes his sexual style to a sex machine.
That's disgusting.
Oh, pretty nice for her, not so great for him.
I don't believe you.
Well,
My mom eating my dad's head just to get heads the way she likes?
I know
disgusting.
It's not a pretty picture, but the good news after all this bad news is that when you lie down again and relax, this is really good news. I can teach you exactly how to have sex in a way that you'll never lose your head.
Ooh.
And you can have as much sex as you want.
And what's the secret?
Well, pretend that you're 7 years old and you're playing, you know the game Giant Steps?
Yes, I played a lot.
Oh, okay, well, pretend this is the woman playing Mantis and she's doing her lipstick or fixing her hair. Here's the man and he's sneaking up on her, and when she turns around, he freezes. And she goes back to doing her lipstick again, and he sneaks up, and then he jumps on her back. And he gets her head in his jaws, and now she can't turn around and decapitate him. And now he can have all the sex he wants, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Now, here's another benefit of this, is that she may even fall asleep, get bored so much, and then you can, when you're finished, you can sneak away, and that way she won't bite your head off.
Okay, Doc, I'll give it a try.
Well, good. I'll see you at the session next week, and you tell me exactly how it went.
Okay, Doc.